Hey everybody, Bones here, Bones Garage, just bringing the update what's going on at the garage. So, 1955 Ford Crown Victoria, also at Fairlane. Crown Victoria was the trim package, Fairlane was the body style, so there you go. You guys remember this car. This car's been in here before. We do all the service and maintenance work. We do all the repair work on this car. And this time she came in for two reasons. One, the windshield wipers stopped working, and they're a vacuum operated windshield wiper, as well as his shifter. When you go to start the car, the neutral safety switch was old, worn out. All the bushings in there were worn out. And you would have to take the shifter, bring it up and down until you found where the car would start. So it would either start near park or beyond park, or in reverse it would start sometimes. So it was really kind of a dangerous situation. And he asked us if we can fix that. So I'll show you how we fix that. Let's get the hood open. And what we ended up doing with her is, you can see here, this is your shifter arm right here. So it goes down from there to the transmission, and it shifts through a lever right over here on the arm. And then this is our neutral safety switch, which moves as you shift it. The switch was going bad, so I found another NOS, but it was for an actual Fairlane, a year later Fairlane, not exactly for this car. I had tried 3 or 4 switches for this car that were newly made switches, but I couldn't get any of them to work correctly. So we ended up just finding an NOS one that actually works and putting that in there. The next thing we did, normally there would be a rubber bushing right here. Now the rubber bushings has gone bad, and it had a lot of play in it. We couldn't get the correct one to fit in here. The new ones that they're repopping for these, they just weren't fitting correctly, and the rubber is way too soft. So it wouldn't put this arm where it needed to be to get it to shift and to get it to start and do everything what it's supposed to do. So what we ended up doing was filling this and making a solid shifter. Put a little grease on the shifter arm itself that slides through this. This is now a solid piece that we shift off of. So as you move, and let's see if I can get the camera. All right, so now you can see I got one of my guys in there. He's moving the shifter up and down. You can see how the neutral safety switch. Now, we're in park there. Go back to park. Okay, we're in park now. Turn the key. Try and start it. See how it starts? Now go to, say, reverse. Try and start it. Nothing, won't start. So now it's working correctly, as you can see with this. If you go back to park and he turns the key again, the neutral safety switch will allow the starter to engage and start the car. There you go. See how nice it works now? We couldn't get it to do that before, and especially with the rubber bushings that we had, bought, and all the different neutral safety switches we tried putting in here to make it work. It was a real PIA getting all of this all set up to work the way it's supposed to. Took a little bit of time. So now we have it working. It starts the car up in park. So that's the way all of this happens with the automatics. The standards were a different story. This is a 2-speed, this is the Ford-O-Matic 2-speed transmission, similar to a Chevy Power Glide. The next thing we did, okay, you got it, Bill, thank you. The next thing we did is, like I said, we replaced the motor, the vacuum operated motor for the windshield wipers, and now once you start the car up and build up some vacuum, you'll be able to see. We'll start her up. So there we go, we started her up. We'll let her run for a little bit. If you turn on the windshield wipers now, there they go. Look at how nice. And that's high speed. And then we go to low speed. And it's a variable. And you can see as I let up on the gas pedal, you'll see the wipers. See how much slower they're going? I'm not touching or changing the position of the switch. It's all vacuum controlled. As I raise it, you'll see they speed up just a little bit. Give it a little more vacuum. It changes everything. So as you're going up and down hills, the windshield wipers will change their speed by themselves, because as you push further into the pedal, demanding more load, the vacuum drops off and the wipers will slow down or just come to a complete stop until you come back off the pedal and we create more vacuum. That's how these old vacuum, that's why we have gone to electric windshield wiper motors now, because it doesn't do that. See how it'll stop as I accelerate? So as I give the engine load, the vacuum drops off and the vacuum stops, the windshield wipers stop. So yeah, there you go. Have a good one. Talk to you soon, guys. Okay, bye.